Hi, I'm Brenda from the Crochet Shack. Today is Wednesday, June 17th. It's about 18 Celsius outside. I'm down here hiding out my basement, one of my favorite crochet workplaces, because I have a TV over there. I like to sit there. And we're under threat of hailstorms and all that, so feel safer down here. We had quite a storm go through yesterday, but we didn't get hail, so that's fine. I just wanted to show you some things today. One of them is my bunting, and I made it for my laundry area. I'm just spinning down to show you. I use Stylecraft yarn, and the buttons are from Attic 24, and I got them from Wool Warehouse, and she has button little kits there. And I use the Stylecraft yarn. I'll tell you the pattern in a minute. Makes my laundry a happy place. I have it hanging above where my washer and dryer go. Would look also good in a camper too, wouldn't it? I really like buntings. And the pattern, the triangles are patterned by Susan Carlson, and she has an Etsy shop called The Felted Button on Etsy. But she's also on Ravelry, and this pattern for this triangle bunting is free on her blog. And the triangles, of course, are worked in the round with the right side facing. And yeah, I really enjoy that. I didn't write down my hook size, whatever hook was supposed to use. Anyway, it makes my laundry a happy place. Then I have this crochet corner to corner baby owl blanket by the patterns by Sarah Zimmerman. I should say I had to do a video today because I got to cut in color, so I won't look like this tomorrow. And first time doing the corner to corner with a pattern, so it's a little tricky, and I marked off the pattern with a pencil to go. A little bit trickier when you're changing the colors, so it doesn't show. I think I did pretty good. And there's the back. The back and the front. Oh, I forgot to write down the measurements. I used a 5mm hook, Lion Brand yarn, Vanna's Choice. I bought the kit. There's a kit, and I'll link it below. And feels like I like the yarn. It feels nice. Feels nice and soft. And I love the colors. Really doing a lot of owl things lately. Anyway. And then my next one is hanging plants. I made little small hanging car plants. My daughter wanted it, so I gave it to her, and she hung it in her car. But I've started another one. Well, the kit, I'll tell you about the kit maybe first. I just got it on Amazon. Comes with plenty of yarn. Cotton yarn. The yarn is nice. The cotton's nice. In the yellow. And 2 hooks, stitch markers, sewing needles, scissors. Comes with a lot of that stuff. Let me see. Oh, and the kit makes 4 kits. Makes 4 hanging plants. And the kit was $28 Canadian, so there's about $7 a piece. I'll show you a picture of the kits. Look, I found the patterns okay to follow. I made one with the white flowers. It doesn't show on here, or you can't tell, I mean. Yeah, quite like it. So here's, I just have to finish putting it together. Make the basket, and it comes with stuffing. Fill it with stuffing. And then I'm making this strawberry one right now. I just got them hooked together. I think the strawberry one to me is the most hardest pattern. The one with the little white flowers is really quick and easy. This one's a little bit more time consuming. I have one more strawberry to add on here, to put in here before I put it through the basket. And make the little sepals separate. And then the only thing is, when you make that chain, then you have to attach the leaves. So I have the leaves made. Excuse my nail polish is kind of out there. So I've got leaves, they're made. And then the top, it's quite simple to put together. So you just, there's the top, and then it isn't hard to put together either. This will hang over. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put it in my mirror in my car, because it is distracting. I'm going to hang this in we bought a secondhand camper, and our table where we sit has a big window there. So I'm just going to hang it from the curtain rod in my camper, in our camper, and I think it'll look really, really cute. So I'm quite pleased with those kits. And then the next one is, I was going to talk about, Jada Stitches has a Once Upon a Time, and it's a year cal, so she releases a pattern once a month, first week of the month. I think it's Friday, or is it Thursday? And this month was the Magic Wand. I used a 5.5 millimeter hook and red heart yarn. For my sparkle in the, I should show it to you maybe first, so you know what I'm talking about. It's one of the panels. I made it kind of girly, and I just glued that on for a sparkle in the center. Sparkle yarn right there, light yellow for the star. You can see it. There you go. And the sparkle yarn, the light colored one, is Bernat Antique Christmas. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. It's not really glinting off, is it? That's quite a nice glint, actually. Gold glint. On this is, it's got a free pattern for a knit sock, I guess, on there. I bought this many years ago, a whole bunch of it, because I wanted to make an angel afghan and wanted it in the gold and the antique. Haven't made the afghan, but I can use up some of the yarn because I have lots of yarn. I have it in a bin out in the garage. So that was the only one that wasn't red heart. So then I used baby pink red heart, yellow, I don't know what color that is, turquoise. What do you say? I say turquoise up here. I think for people say turquoise. And white. I think I got all those. And so it matches the panel the month before. Excuse the knocking, that's my phone. I thought I turned it off. I did turn it off. And that's the panel on the other side. That's the sword in the sewn. So I kind of wanted them to match. Then I'll just quickly show you, but I've showed you this before. So this is And then these two panels go on each, one goes on each side. I love how I printed off a little princess and put it in my carriage. I don't know if you can see it. I thought every carriage needs one, so I just put it in there. And then this panel goes on top, and it's called the not mystical forest, enchanted forest. And I should put some more appliques on there, but I might not. My house looks like a barn if I was to put windows on the side, but it's supposed to be a house. There, so my update on the jade and stitches. I'm having quite a lot of fun with that. And then I forgot to say on my last video, when I went to the fiber festival in Bigger, I didn't buy anything because I have so much yarn, but I didn't want to miss out. I would have bought some though, if there would have been a kit together, because I'm wanting to make a top, but I knew I have lots of yarn here to make tops. So I only spent $5, and I bought these little glasses. Is they sitting on there right? There's 2 pair. Oh, which way can I show them? And I put them on my granny square chicken. You've seen the granny square chicken before. I stuffed it with, keep the stuffing in, I used a nylon sock. And this chicken pattern is by Sweet Softies. I'll link everything. If I don't put it in the description box, I'll just put it in the comments, one link after another. Put that down here. And then my last update is I made a faucet angel. Missy's Yarniverse and More is hosting dishcloth along. Cal, you have to have a 2-inch plastic ring. And of course I use cotton. You're supposed to use a 3.75 millimeter hook, but I forgot to look it up. I think I used probably a 4 or 5, so it's way too big for a dishcloth. But I have some twine hanging from one end of the curtain rod to the other, and so I just have it clothespin up there in the middle, so it's watching over me to make sure I do those dishes right. Anyway, turned out quite nice. And this pattern is in, I just bought it online and printed it off. Here's the angel over here. So we've done quite a few of those dishcloths. It's a little encyclopedia of dishcloths. So there's my update for today, I guess. And to finish up some things and working on things. I've gained a few subscribers. I appreciate you coming here. I hope you stay. Thanks for subscribing, and hope you hit the thumbs up. Okay, appreciate you coming, and talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.